Bring yourself as you happen to be, whether that is your exhausted, tired body, whether it is your burnt out mind, whether it's your inquiry, your curiosity, your sense that something is pushing you from behind, even though you feel too weary to keep going. There's a sense that something is changing, something is at the end of the road, and a new map is forming. But this is a feeling unlike anything that you've had before. This is not your usual transformation. This is not a revelation. This is a quiet, slow build that has now come to a head. There's a threshold that's been met in terms of you getting to a point of, I'm done doing it this way. I'm done thinking in this way. I'm done feeling this pattern. And there's something about the energy that's coming in this year that brings this momentum, this fire energy. And it is ready to culminate, to bring you over the line, to shift you. That this is not something that has happened overnight. This is something that's been slowly building within you. All the different experiences where you keep trying, where you keep going in a particular direction, where you keep putting in the work. Or maybe you just keep your head down and you just keep going, hoping that every time you come up and check, something might have shifted a little bit. Maybe you're a bit nearer that goal that you have. Or maybe something will happen when you wake up tomorrow and some clarity will be there, or some healing will have happened. This is something else. This is where all these hundreds of thousands of tiny threads within your being, within your consciousness, have been moving towards this same place, this space of emergence. This is a becoming that has been happening in tiny parts, bit by bit by bit. And some of this will mean that it's been wearing you away. Ways in which you might have been approaching things, doing things, trying to achieve goals. Ways that were fueled by an aspect of yourself that was still in fear. A little shadow within you. Something that was always underpinning how that energy was moving through and resulting in an action that you would take. So maybe you would approach something in order to avoid a conflict, or in order to be validated, or to get some kind of input from some other source outside of yourself. And many of these behaviours, many of these directions, they've never been wrong. They've been what was needed at the time. They've been part of your experience. And there will have been so many different ways in which we've created these obstacles for ourselves. Obstacles that mean that there's something that we want to be or feel or experience, and we can see the sense of it just in the distance, and we're maybe trying to get to it all the time. And there's this subconscious obstacle that just means that we never quite attract the alignment to it. And we've been working on those obstacles, and we've been working with ourselves, and we've been putting in the effort and the time, and sometimes just keeping going. And now you're at a place where you're not experiencing yet what it is that you are hoping to invite in. You're not quite encompassing that new energy yet, but you can sense that it's there. And you're feeling as though there's nothing left in you to do more, to effort more, to push more. There's just this feeling of, I haven't got any more efforting to give or to do. And yet I want somehow to lean in and allow this shift to waft in, to glide in, as if actually maybe the work is already done. And now this is a place to just pause. It's a resting place, a gathering space just for now, whereby there's this amalgamation happening with the energy that's coming in. And it's time to just allow it. So without you having to be the point of contact, without you having to be the one who's in the moment deciding, how can I think my way out of this? How can I move my way through this? There's something there that's just about being liberated in a feeling of there's nothing left for me to do. There's only left for me to be. And that we take our eye off the action, the crafting, the figuring, the working out, the working against, the keeping going. And that we come right back to base. And we just attend to our needs in this specific moment. Somehow trusting that everything else is taken care of, as if there's a move that's happening and it's already underway. The contract is signed, the removal men have been booked, there's nothing left to do but just allow the passage of time and allow the energy to come in and do its work. So without even having to name it, just knowing that you know, knowing that you understand all those tiny threads of obstacle or all those passages of action that you've taken over the years that you've known that you need to move away from, that you know you need to liberate yourself from. And it hasn't been easy. But your determination and your commitment means that you're now here in this gathering space, here in the holding bay, as this new map in your life downloads. And it means that you're going to be able to see things differently, receive things differently, move through your life differently. And it's so subtle from the outside, invisible to the untrained eye, but to you, something profound is taking shape. And there's nothing for you to do now. It is about being. It is about attending to the fact that now some of the masks are coming away. You will notice more about yourself. You will feel more into how your body's been holding you through things. You might be experiencing more aches and pains, more fatigue, more brain fog. You might be just so aware that this is your body telling you, please stop doing. Just for now, please stop thinking your way through and out of these situations. Allow the reconfiguration. Allow it to settle in and trust that it's happening. That everything you've done up to this point has brought you into this momentum change, and the transition is going to feel strange. And the old part of you will want to do something with that. You'll be trying to action your way into feeling something that's a bit more familiar. The moment when there's a shift and you feel something lighter inside you, and suddenly you've landed again. But this is different. It's like those old ways, they don't land in the same way, or you don't even want to do them, even though you know that they've helped before. There's something about having the courage to stand still and let it move over, as if the more still you are, the more gently it passes through. And then you get to keep what's left, as if this diamond gets revealed. So let's sit in communion. Let's be together right now in this moment, inviting the energy to now do the work. That there's nothing more for you to physically effort or logically think. There's no plan that you need to make. Just let your eyes be soft and closed. And as you take a breath each time, feel into it moving through your body, as if you can imagine or sense that it's finding a new way, that the map has expanded, that the energy doesn't just take that same set of roots anymore, something is expanding within you. And every breath in, you're inviting this pure, exquisite, rich energy that you've been creating for so long. It's like a perfect recipe that you've been adding to so many years of your life, and now it's ready and it's divine. And you're just going to sit here and be and let this liquid love start to ooze and gently find its way across your body. This is going deeper, this is in your energy field. And all you have to do is be here and breathe and receive. And imagine that this is also like a celebration. It's an artwork, it's an installation, it's something really special that's taking shape within you. And it's forcing you to be so present in the moment because you can't plan. All the old ways of doing, the old timelines, everything seems to not work the way that it used to. And you're having to sit down and just observe because you can't take action in a space that you don't understand the mechanisms yet. You haven't explored, you don't know your way around. So just let the software install. Every breath in, the richness of that exquisite energy moving across your chest, dancing in all the little nooks and crannies of your throat, and coming up into your face, your ears, your third eye, lighting up the crown of your head. And it's like a rain shower as well. It's coming from within you and it's also moving down across you. And you're just sitting and being and letting yourself receive. Because this is a transition and a shift that is different. And there's something so connected about the way that it's happening to so many people at the same time in a unique way. Because this is the rise. So many sensitive people with this incredible skill set. The shadows are moving away. The light is coming through. The way in which we are motivated to operate, to gift our energy, to read a room, to work the way that we work. Some of the old scaffolding, those old shadows just falling away. And that gift, that skill set, that talent shining through. Meaning that we have so much to offer. But first we offer it to ourselves, and that's new. So let's take a moment together and just let this energy weave its way, knowing that you've already set it up. You've already had this experience within yourself for years. You know where that energy needs to go. And you don't even have to think about it. It's already finding its way. And you're learning so much about your own identity and your own needs and the way that you are. And you don't need validation from outside yourself. You already understand your needs and respect them. And so you can operate in different ways, not trying to fit in to a template anymore, knowing that you're brave enough to respond to yourself, to be yourself, and that there is something very strong this year about bringing in this energy of receiving in a new way and giving in a new way. Giving from a space whereby you are nourished and full and well, and at the same time not pushing against the grain to try to get yourself well. This liberation of maybe I'm okay, maybe I don't need to effort anymore. This sense of aspects of acceptance coming in for this season of your life. There's progression as well as just letting yourself be. The pressure drifts away and the enlightenment infuses within. So let's hold the light as you observe it within you. And you might even be able to feel the energy of that light somewhere in your body. Whatever you want, whatever you need, it's installing. You've done the work. You are enough, and you are everything, and your light matters. You're just transmitting it, allowing the energy to simply move through your body and express itself through you. Just a conductor, that's all. Don't need to get in our own way anymore. It's okay to be a conductor. We're allowed to have it move through us. We're allowed to let it express. So sit for a moment and absorb, allow, invite. And know that you don't have to push anymore, you don't have to fight anymore. You can just be with what's right in front of you, tending to your most basic needs as you trust that this is a transition that you've been crafting for a long time, and it's just something that's happening. You can just support yourself, and however you're feeling is exactly what is needed, exactly what is right. And you are safe. Breathing in that calm, your access to peace. And when you're ready, you can start to integrate this into your world. You can notice the room around you, what you're sitting or lying on. You can open your eyes, you can look around. Just that moment where you sense, I'm definitely moving, aligning, shifting, and I don't need to do anything with that, just let it happen. So sending this with so much love and solidarity, and wishing you a beautiful, peaceful rest of your day.